Hello and welcome to another Smackdown out of 10 on the Wrestle Debate. On this week's show, there was many Money in the Bank qualifying matches, a triple threat singles match for the Smackdown Tag Team title, makes sense, and much more. Enough talking, let's get straight into it. A bit of a weird start to Smackdown with Braun Strowman on a moment of bliss. Was it weird and wonderful, or was it weird or woeful? Weird and woeful. New saying, if you want to use it. Please, celebrities. And Braun talked about how he used to be a member of the Wyatt family, but is trying to forget that time in his life. During the interview, a package was delivered to Braun that contained his old sheep mask, which was from the theme Bray Wyatt, I should imagine. Decent start to SmackDown. Weird and wonderful, I would say, but not too wonderful, so I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next up, a very surprising result when Tamina defeated Sasha Banks after Lacey Evans showed up to even the odds against Bayley, which allowed Tamina to hit a pair of super kicks on Banks and Bayley. And per the pre-match stipulation, Tamina will now get a shot at Bayley's SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't know if that's next week or Money in the Bank, we shall see. But please Tamina win. Please Tamina. This empty arena's been weird as fuck. So surely we can just get one more thing and allow Tamina to win. Please Tamina. This is all a bit mandy-pandy, all a bit over the place. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 average. Yeah. And a rarity was next in the empty arena era. It was a squash match. Wow. Sheamus squashed Denzel DeJournette and won with a broke kick. Sheamus was upset at Michael Cole for talking about Jeff Hardy and wants respect. Yeah, good to see Sheamus getting back and winning yet again quite comfortably. That's all well and good, but it's a squash match, so it's only going to give it a 6 out of 10. And I'm quite excited for a Jeff v Sheamus feud, and that was seen again after the match when a Jeff Hardy video aired. This one focused around his various arrests. So yeah, quite personal. I enjoyed it. That video package can pump it up to a 6.5. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. Next up, a pretty surprising result in my eyes. Dana Brooke defeated Naomi in the Money in the Bank qualifying match, so she will advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where she will be competing for the Money in the Bank briefcase, which the Money in the Bank briefcase gives her the power to cash in and win the championship using the Money in the Bank briefcase. She won with the Sunset Flip to earn a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm not going to do that again. Decent enough match. This is going to get a 6.5 out of 10 for the surprise factor. 6.5 out of 10. Next up, we had the whole Otis, Ziggler, Mandy, Sonya, and kind of Tucker thing, where Sonya Deville came to the ring and tried to clear the air with Mandy Rose, but not really, because she called her selfish and said she's tired of being second best. Dolph Ziggler then interrupted and tried to get Mandy to realise they have a connection. Deville then attacked Rose, so Otis showed up, beat up Ziggler, and hit the good old caterpillar. This was good. I don't mind this feud continuing, so I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 for a change. Next up, Daniel Bryan defeated Cesaro in a Money in the Bank qualifying match with the Yes Lock. A very decent match. What can you expect between the two wrestlers competing? It was always going to be a good match. Shame Cesaro isn't going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but I think it's the result that everyone predicted that Bryan would win. So yeah, 7 out of 10. I was impressed. Very good, lads. Next up, a couple of backstage segments. King Corbin attacked Elias backstage. This is going to get a 5 out of 10. No reason to continue this feud. No one wants to see it continue. It's been a crap rivalry from the start. So 5 out of 10. Just please stop. Then next week's Money in the Bank qualifying matches were announced. I'm going to actually predict the winners now because I quite fancy doing a prediction. Drew Gulak v King Corbin, and Lacey Evans v Sasha Banks. This is interesting. I can see Lacey Evans picking up a shock victory there. Then next week's Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Also next week, Dana Brooke and Carmella, get a Women's Tag Team Championship match against Bliss and Cross. I'll go Bliss and Cross to retain. I can't see them winning it. Our main event for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship in a triple threat singles match, but it's for the tag team title match, I know. Big E v The Miz and Jimmy Uso, or Big E v The Miz v Jimmy Uso. And Big E actually won the titles for the New Day. So the New Day and new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I was actually surprised by the result of this match, because I thought the Usos would win to equal the New Day's number of title reigns, and then they would have a feud to see who wins and gets the most title reigns. But New Day are now 8-time tag team champions, and the Usos are 6-time champions. But Big E pulled Miz out of a figure four and hit the big ending to win the match and the championships for his team. So yeah, very good match overall. Probably not as good as the match at WrestleMania, but I was still very impressed. So I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Overall, SmackDown this week gets a 6.5 out of 10. Goodish show, pretty average for most of it. And then we got a couple of good matches like Bryan v Cesaro and the SmackDown Tag Team title match. Always nice to get new champions. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10 is a fair grade. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can give it a grade yourself. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.